Well, I got 92, the highest score in the class. Revere me. Oh, whoa, you're great. Well, I got 91. I lost. My name is Isao Seta, a second-year high school student. This guy's Haruo Koga. I don't know why, but he has always treated me as an enemy. At a later date, Koga was shocked when he saw the overall ranking posted in the hallway. That must be a lie! I lost?
After all, Seita-kun is amazing. How many times in a row has he been ranked first? He has a promising future. Should I give it a shot? No, don't. Looks like he has a girlfriend.
A girlfriend, huh? How's this? Your girlfriend is mine now.
Sorry, Isao. He's so passionate.
Then, when I was in my third year, I lost my girlfriend, Yayo Nagahara, to Koga. What? Are you serious? I see. Goodbye, Yayo. How pathetic. Well, I looked shocked, but when I went out into the hallway... Oh, right! I was wondering how to break up with her. Because if I dumped her, I would have become the bad guy. Well, she's kinda scary too in many ways. Oh man, I'm so lucky. I had no damage from this at all. Before I knew it, I am now in the workforce. Once again, my name is Isao Seta. I'm 27 now. Yeah, I'm taking work home today too. I guess this is what happens when I rise to a higher position. Recently, I got promoted, so my work hours are not enough. I often take work home with me. So, is this an application for discount permission? Let's see. Huh? I suddenly feel a presence behind me. Whoa! By the time I realized it, it was too late, and my neck was held by a woman's cold arm.
My little brother is too busy with work every day and doesn't talk to me. Curses!
This ghostly woman is my older sister. And yes, she's a Brocon. Yeah, I'm almost done. Or do you have something for me?
Letter.
When my sister handed me the letter, she quickly left without making a sound. She's creepy. And if I don't talk to her later, she will become even more ghostly. I better finish work quickly. Come to think of it, a letter, huh? Who could it be from? What? Koga? The letter was an invitation for the wedding of Haruo Koga and Yayo Nagahara. Why? I thought, but... He kindly took in the girlfriend I wanted to break up with. I was told that my classmates would also be attending too, so I happily decided to attend. Well, so I came, but there aren't many attendees. I thought it was strange that I was invited, but I guess they just needed more people. Once the wedding ceremony's over, it was time for the wedding reception. I see. They've spent a lot of money on this. While I was talking with my former classmates, the groom came up to me for some reason. Hey Seta, thanks for coming. Thanks to you, I was able to marry my girlfriend. How do you feel now, huh? I have mixed feelings, but congratulations. I bless you. I guess you're doing well with her. That's amazing. Oh, I see, so you're jealous. Thanks for your congratulations.
Isn't Nagahara-san the daughter of a company president? Really? Oh, that's why there were so many bossy people sitting in the bride seat. You're so lucky. You've got a rich girl.
I don't care about that crap. It's all love. Well, Koga seems to be comfortable. Yes, Yayo is the daughter of the president of a major manufacturer. It seems that her brother will take over the company, but she and Koga are in charge of one of the branch offices. Why do I know? Because Koga himself was proudly saying it earlier. It seems that her brother has a fiancée too, so I guess the company's future is secure. However, it seems that the siblings don't get along very well. But that has nothing to do with me.
Well, the number of big names from our school has increased, huh? That's amazing. Seta, you also got engaged to the daughter of a major trading company, right?
Huh? Koga can't help but make a goofy face and voice. Koga said it too, right? I don't care about that. I'll send you an invitation in return, Koga. Grrr. After that, Koga's one-upping mysteriously stopped, and I went home right after the reception. The weekend is over, and I'm at work as usual. How's that company that you gave a discount to before? You haven't reported anything about them since then.
Sorry, nothing yet. I'm sure I gave them a good price though.
Please check the situation again. Maybe we were being used.
What? What do you mean?
I forgot that she's a new employee and doesn't know much about sales strategy yet. Oh, sorry. This is a great opportunity, so I'll teach you. It might have been their strategy to get a low price offer from us, but they probably didn't have any intention to sign the deal with us. They probably showed our quote to their favorite company and demanded a discount from them. Another strategy is to get quotes from all sorts of companies and just place an order from the cheapest supplier.
I see. That's kinda sneaky.
Her honest thoughts leaked out. They make many companies take the trouble of estimating and reduce profits, and in the end, the only person who really benefits is the company that requested the quotes. Of course, sometimes this is done to check what a fair price is. Well, that's how the world is, but still, we need to check in on them.
Got it. Thank you for your detailed explanation. I'll check with them. You are acting like a proper boss now.
Whoa! As soon as my subordinate left, a woman came from somewhere. President? Her name is Makino Notogawa. She's the president of her company, Lovecoy Super Interesting Trading. And she's my fiancée too. 4 years ago, she made a big blunder and got her butt spanked by her father in front of everyone.
Ow! Dad, it hurts! And it's embarrassing, so stop!
After that, she was demoted and sent to a rural area. But a little over a year ago, her father passed away suddenly, and they had to decide on the next president.
I will succeed my father!
With that, she returned to the headquarters, but one of the executives objected. You little girl, have you forgotten what you did before? Are you planning to cause chaos again?
I admit, I was stupid in the past. However, I think I have grown by learning from my colleagues at the rural branch.
Even so, she had few supporters and seemed to be at a disadvantage. But the situation turned around when that executive's misconduct was discovered. And I played a role in that discovery. It's because that guy involved me in his misconduct, and I was troubled. Shortly after that, she became the CEO. She found out about my accomplishments and called me in.
Mr. Seta, I appoint you as general manager and my guardian.
Huh?
If I try to do something stupid again, you'll be the first one to stop me, okay? I don't have anyone to scold me with the butt spank anymore, so...
And I fell in love with her, seeing how much she has grown as a person. So, do you need anything, President? Although she's now my fiancée, we are polite to each other at work.
Yeah? The company dorm where I lived before is in disrepair, right? I was wondering if we could get a budget for renovating that.
We can't just favor that branch. I'll make decisions based on the company's situation. She's been very concerned about the branch office she used to work at until a year ago. Makino says she owes that branch a lot of gratitude. Time goes back a little, and Haruo Koga was furious after the wedding. What is that guy? No matter what I do, he's always one step ahead of me. Engaged to the daughter of a major company? Even though I took the trouble to marry Yayo, he's not even regretful. Oh yeah, if I take his partner away again, I'm sure he will look disappointed. As you see, the reason he viewed me as an enemy was simply out of jealousy. Well, at first, there were some people who were jealous of me being the general manager at a young age, but things have finally settled down. But, I'm definitely still overworking. I know that assigning work to someone else is also a part of my job, but... Hey, sis! Why are you crying? What happened to that ring? I got really annoyed and went into her room, and she was looking at a ring.
Oh, my dear little brother. My boyfriend proposed to me. I am so happy. So happy.
Were those scary cries tears of joy? Or rather, a marriage proposal? I knew that she had a boyfriend, but who would want to marry such a scary woman? Whoops, my honest feeling has leaked out.
I see. Your sister is also engaged? What kind of person is her partner?
A few days later, we were heading to meet our wedding planner on our day off. I don't really know either. He's coming to say hello to me soon, but some guys have a weird taste, huh?
Well, your sister is rather, I was surprised you chose a woman like me.
Hey, you aren't the old you anymore, right?
Yeah, I think I was able to grow as a person thanks to my father and the people who coached me.
And finally, our wedding is coming up in 2 months.
Thank you for your hard work. If your invitation is ready, please send it out 3 days later. If you want to be extra careful, please take it directly to the post office. It might get wet otherwise. Okay? Today, let's decide on the meals to serve at the reception.
Preparations are progressing steadily. Now, just after we had sent out the invitation, Makino started acting strange. Hey, what's wrong?
Well, there's been a guy who's been clinging to me lately.
What did you say?
He suddenly started hitting on me, even though I told him I have a fiancé. What should I do?
Okay, then should we move into our new home sooner? Security's strong there. Also, when you go out, try to stay with me as much as possible.
Yeah, thank you.
But it's difficult to move right away, and I can't stay with her all the time. So, I asked her to come.
Yay! Makino! How are you? Thanks for the wedding invitation. Torehime-san?
Her name is Miko Takatsuki. Apparently, her nickname at the branch is Torahime, meaning Tiger Princess. Apparently, they became friends after she was sent to the branch office. By the way, her husband is a sales manager. She'll be with you until we finish moving. I can't stay with you all day long, so I consulted manager Takatsuki. Then, Miko-san said she would help us out.
But...
It's under the guise of training at the headquarters. Makino, you are the one who gave me the authority to do things like that. Give it up.
You know, she was so bad at first. Hey, Torehime-san, don't remind me of my embarrassing past. Don't mention it.
The training period is 2 weeks. We are expected to finish moving in that period. As a result, the persistent man no longer appeared.
But... Makino, you're so deeply loved, huh? I can't believe he's thinking of you so much.
Well, I should be, right? I love Makino.
Isn't it the same with you, Torehime-san? Why are you so nervous? Well, yeah, we're a lovey-dovey couple.
There was only 1 month left until our wedding. And time passes by so quickly. On the day of the wedding, you may kiss each other. The people who attended our wedding ranged from friends to company employees and business partners. By the way, although I sent an invitation to the Kogas, they did not reply. And at the end of the reception, the bride's speech began, and Makino's gentle voice echoed through the venue.
Years ago, I did something stupid that involved a lot of my employees. It was my father and everyone at the company who scolded me for being such an idiot. Even now when I think back on it, it's embarrassing. My father is no longer in this world, but I believe he is sitting there blessing us. Dad, thank you for your guidance. I got my butt spanked and grew as a person.
Our wedding ended with everyone's blessings. After the wedding, Makino and I returned home and immersed ourselves in the memories of the day.
Oh, now that I think about it, I couldn't recognize your sister at first. She was very beautiful.
My sister usually looks like a ghost, but when she puts her hair up and dresses up, she transforms into a beauty. And my sister's fiancé is Koji Nagahara, the president of our client. The world is small. By the way, he seems to have fallen in love with my sister, who tried to save a cat that had fallen into a river. He chose her based on her personality, not her appearance. As a younger brother, I'm honestly happy. Time has passed quickly since then, and today is my sister's wedding. As I waited in the lobby until the ceremony started, I heard a nostalgic voice.
Oh? You? Are you a Sao Seita?
Huh? Hey, why are you here? This is my brother-in-law's wedding. Yayo and Koga were surprised. Apparently, they haven't noticed. Seriously? What a coincidence. I'm also at my sister's wedding. My sister's fiancé, Koji Nagahara, is the older brother of my ex, whose maiden name is Yayo Nagahara. In other words, he becomes Haruo Koga's brother-in-law. So, we're distant relatives. In addition, the person who will become my brother-in-law is a company owner. And then, this guy's older sister is going to be the wife of the president of my company? He looks pale. No wonder. He would have never thought that the older sister of the man he has been mocking all his life would become his relative. Although Seta is a rare surname, it's not completely uncommon. They probably thought it was a coincidence. Well, that seems to be the case. From now on, please treat me well as a relative.
Ah! Ah! This is the guy who was hitting on me persistently!
Huh? No, wait! Even if that's true, Makino, calm down!
Absolutely! I'm sure! A year ago, he insisted me to break up with my fiancé and date him!
No, I had no idea that the man she was talking about was Haruo Koga. I couldn't help but calm Makino down, but the truth is, even I couldn't suppress my anger. Hey, Koga, there's so much I want to say. But we can't cause a scene at such a celebratory occasion. Let me just say one thing. Don't ever come near my Makino. Well then. After saying that quietly, Makino and I left our seats. Tuh. However, it seems that he wasn't able to give up that easily. After the wedding. Shit! What is that guy? Married to the daughter of the president of a major trading company? And his older sister married to my brother-in-law, who runs a major manufacturer. How far is he gonna make fun of me? Don't stand above me!
Hey, Haruo?
Yayo softly calls out his back. Huh? What is it?
I know that you hate a Sao, so I understand that you can't accept it easily. So that's fine. But, is it true that you hit on a Sao's wife?
Yeah, so what? It was a mistake for him to raise his voice so emotionally.
I see.
I guess he had been treating her really well so far, so he didn't know her true self.
We were already married a year ago, right? I wonder why you were hitting on another woman! Huh? Oh, she's a yandere?
The next day, since it was Sunday, we were taking a short break at a cafe. Yeah, that's why I used to want to break up with her.
Then yesterday you tried to stop me because...
I didn't know what she would do. I hope Koga's alive.
Well, it looks like he's still alive. Barely.
Then, Makino pointed at something.
Hey, Haruo, we're a couple, right? Let's talk.
No!
Hey, wait! I would prefer someone who is easy to understand, like Torahime-san.
Makino says as she takes a sip of coffee. Well, you've changed, so I believe people can change. But, if possible, I like to grow old with you without changing anymore.
Yeah.
Now, let's talk about what happened after that. First up is Haruo Koga.
Here. Open your mouth. Open. Hey, won't you open your mouth? I made this, you know.
Although Yayo has calmed down for now, Koga seems to be living a nervous life as he's scared of Yayo. Only they themselves know if they are really happy. At our company, people who are jealous of Makino being the young president is minority.
Last year's sales were the highest ever. This is thanks to every one of you. Please continue to lend your support. Oops. Ow, bit my tongue.
Before I knew it, she has become a lovable president who sometimes makes cute mistakes. As her husband, I want to keep helping her. As for us, we are peacefully enjoying our married life.
Well, your sister, it's amazing. She's completely changed her look.
It must be her husband's influence. She's still embarrassed to show her new appearance though.
That's such a waste. I'm nauseous.
Hey, Makino! Are you okay? It was the next day that I learned that it was morning sickness.
What? I apologize.
It's fine. The testing site is pretty far and the weather. Take a taxi. I handed over 10,000 yen bill to a random high school girl. She had lost her wallet on the day of her entrance exam. Go to the police when you finish your test. Do you have your testing paperwork?
I do. I'm so sorry. Please tell me your name. I'll pay back the money later.
I realized later that I only gave her my name and not my contact info. I'll take it. You carry something lighter.
Oh, Kokurio-san, thank you.
My name's Naoki Kokurio. I'm 28 and I work in general affairs at Lovekoi Superfund Traders. I'm a people pleaser to the core. That's how people see me. Ow! I turned my head. Ouch! Why is there an actual banana peel on the floor? Is this some kind of manga? What are you looking at? Stop looking and pick the papers up. This is Kaneyoshi Minamidaira. He got in because of his parents and this is how he is. A few years ago, the company president's daughter, Makino Notogawa, did what she did and messed up the company. Due to all that, the company president didn't have as much power. His parent, one of the board members, gained power, and he's been acting up. Hey, you sent these documents. Okay. Are you busy? He pushes his work onto me sometimes, but I always accept gracefully. Well, yeah. I don't care if he's using me. Work is work. That's what I thought. An important document was sent wrong to our competitors. We've received a lot of complaints. I heard you made the mistake. What? I didn't send that company's contract paperwork. It must be a mistake. Multiple people have said so. That you sent it. Don't try to run. I'll tell you what, Naoki Kokurio, you've incurred significant losses to this company. You're fired. Disciplinary dismissal. What? Disciplinary dismissal felt totally unreasonable for something I had no memory of doing. I was shocked. Dad, that's too much. It was a work thing. Huh. Then, choose between disciplinary dismissal and resignation. Be grateful for my son. I had no choice. I sent in my resignation. It's been 6 months since. I was almost at the end of my severance.
From the stage, the right side is stage right, left side is stage left. The concert hall has 2 doors. Please alternate between opening the inner door and outer door.
I'm currently looking for a full-time job while I do random day jobs. You dropped your phone. Here. I couldn't be sad just because I was unemployed. I thought I would practice customer service with this event job.
Kokurio-san, 5 minutes. Switch to dealing with late guests.
Okay. Once the event started, the late guest stuff was put on pause. I shifted to seating changes. I apologize. During the event, Please do so between songs or during the talking portion. Kokuryo? Huh? Daidabashi? It was Jin Daidabashi. He used to be a coworker of mine. When I was still there, we would talk a lot. After the concert, he waited for me to finish. We went to an izakaya. It's been a while. Did you quit your job? In the Makino Notogawa incident 2 years ago, Jin also left the company because he was told to switch jobs. Check out the previous video in the description box for details. Wait, what previous video? I must be tired. Oh, kinda. Did something happen? I see. They're as terrible as ever. I told him what happened, and he crossed his arms. He frowned. I'm doing part-time jobs while I look for a full-time job. Why don't you become a CEO then? CEO? Me? You helped me out when I fought with my girlfriend at the time. I'll help you out if you're willing to do it. I'm co-running a company with that girlfriend now. You have charisma, so I think you would be good at it. From coworkers to client, and I'd love to be friends too. His simple suggestion that day might have changed the course of my life. Okay. 2 months later, I started my company with the help of Jin. Actually, the final decision was made by his wife, the company president.
It's thanks to you that we have this happy life now. Let us help you.
That was that. What am I doing now? We're an agency office for Lovekoi seafood processors.
So, we can ask you for processing machine prices and fixes when necessary?
Yes, we'll respond to your requests. My company was the appointed representative of Daidabashi's manufacturing company. We mainly deal with new customers that show interest. A few million to 10 million per line of processing machines. Whoa! 10 to 20% for brokerage fees. That's plenty of profit for me. The Daidabashis appointed me and gave me this position. They were good. If I'm going to sales, I'm glad I did those event jobs for customer service experience. Okay, I gotta work hard. The money has been deposited. I can't believe you thought of this. Meanwhile, the Minamidairas were having a conversation. Yeah, he was a super people pleaser, so it was easy. Anyone would choose resignation over dismissal. Peasants. In a little bit, I'm thinking about getting Isamu Seta in sales. The Minamidairas smiled evilly. Become a franchise and get more people? I was presenting new technology from Lovekoi seafood processors. I asked Jin if he had time to talk. Yeah, I don't want to just keep receiving jobs from you. If we slowly expand and get our own clients, your company can sell more too. Huh. He stood up and slapped my back. What are you saying, you people pleaser? From a business perspective, I'm glad you say that. Even if it's an agency office, it's your company. You can sell products outside of your company. Really? I don't mind, but employing people is a big deal. It's a big responsibility. You're right. So, I decided to start with one new hire. I started looking for a secretary. Tell me about your strengths.
Are you sure you want to ask? Baby. L-O-V-E.
Oh, how comfortable are you with computers?
All you need is L-O-V-E. Teach me.
I learned that there are quite a lot of people who lack common sense. 5 people applied. This is quite a lot for a small company. Okay, that's the end of this interview. Any questions?
Yes! Do you recognize my name?
Huh? Asuka Shibasaki? Now that you mention it, it sounds familiar.
Naoki Kokuryo-san. I was surprised when I saw the name. You don't remember? That snowy day. The 10,000 yen that you gave me when I lost my wallet.
10,000 yen? Oh, I remember! You're that high schooler? I remember that day. It was the Asuka Shibasaki that I gave money to that day.
Yes! I've been looking for you. I wanted to pay you back. and say thank you.
I see. How was the test?
I passed it! It was great to graduate and get a job, but it was terrible. But thanks to that, I got to see you again. I won't tell you to hire me. But let me pay you back for that day.
I had thought she was a good fit, so I decided to hire her the next day. Meanwhile, Jun was making a serious call. I see. He's been mixed up in something terrible, Kokuryo.
I didn't expect a call from you, but Kokuryo-san was always nice to me. How is Kokuryo-san? He's an extrovert, so I'm sure he's fine.
He's not like introverted me. Kokuryo was laughing it off, but I won't forgive them. I had no idea then that something was happening with Jin at the center of it all. Food machinery is difficult. 2 months after Asuka was hired, we were on our way home.
Yeah, but I'll try my best. Helping out at work is part of repaying you. Also, you don't have to take me home every day. Don't you live the other way?
I can't let a lady walk along at night. This park is dark and dangerous, so I'll take you.
I'm trying to repay him, but he keeps adding on to my debt.
We were about to pass through the public park, which was a shortcut. What? Makino Notogawa-san?
What? I'm sorry. I caused a lot of trouble to you all at that time.
She bowed her head deeply. She got all the employees involved in her mess at the time. In the end, she even got a spanking from her parents. She was sent off to a branch, and she seemed to have grown.
My father passed away, so I'm back. The company is still a mess. I have to do something about it. Seems like a lot.
The next day, we had no meetings, so I was talking to her in the office. Yeah, I used to work there, but a call?
Kokuryo-san! Long time no see.
Jin called me out and introduced me to 5 people. I knew them from my previous job. The president of Lovekoi Superfund Traders passed away. The board member and that woman are fighting. That woman was Makino Notogawa. We quit because we didn't want to be involved. Kokuryo, you said you wanted more people. How about these 5? What? But we're still... Just having Shibasaki-san was a lot. It would be hard to pay 5 people. Don't worry about the money. If you sell our stuff, it'll be profit for us. Until you're on track, we'll make it so that they are our employees. Also, they came for you, so we can't put them somewhere else.
Yeah, you treated us well.
We heard you started a company, and we wanted to work with you. I felt my eyes getting hot. Let's go out for a drink. I'll join too.
I'm Asuka Shibasaki. Nice to meet you.
The co-worker party had just begun. Shibasaki-san introduced herself to everyone.
Oh? Just the 2 of you in the office? You're slyly sitting next to Kokuryo-san. Suspicious. It's not suspicious. Oh, really? Then maybe I'll take Kokuryo-san for myself. He's nice, so I think he'd take care of me. What?
I'll go for him too. Kokuryo-san, please go out with me. What? We were all joking around. I felt comfortable.
Heh, I thought I heard a dumb conversation.
I didn't want to see him. It was Kaneyoshi Minamidaira.
I heard you have an office. You found a job after getting fired? I see familiar faces. What's this? Are you all licking each other's wounds?
Hey, stop it. You used Kokuryo's good nature and tricked him. You've got some nerve.
Huh? What are you saying? I don't get it. I was the one that suggested he resign rather than get dismissed. He should thank me. Kaneyoshi shrugged as if he did nothing wrong.
Oh, I'm sure that was all part of your plan.
Say one more thing about Kokuryo-san. You'll regret it. Heh, we have laws here. Don't resort to violence. Oh, I have plans. Minamidaira ran away. I guess we would be in the wrong if we hurt him. Heh. Laws. He's wanna talk.
Sorry, I almost gave it away, but he didn't notice.
What's with the faces all of a sudden?
It's scary.
All of them had scarily evil faces. About an hour later, we had forgotten about Minamidaira and were a little drunk. It's done. Huh? Seta-san? Long time no see. Why are you here? I was finally about to learn about what had been going on. Let's switch over to the Minamidairas first. That little girl's back. But who cares? I'm the next president. Did you have to wait until tomorrow's board meeting? You should have just done it. Don't say that. She's still the former president's daughter. We need to make it look like she was given a chance. No one is going to support her anyway, and I'll be put on top. In name and in fact. Nice, Dad. If we give the board members their money after, we'll be fine. Also, it's fine. I got Isamu Seta. He didn't realize he was being used. So dumb. While they were talking, a loud knock was heard at the door.
Minamidaira-san, the cops are here for bribery.
What?
Are you surprised?
Makino Notogawa and Sasazuka-san entered. What do you want? I won't hold back if this is some prank.
Prank? Do you think it's a cute little prank? I will be reporting you for embezzlement in the workplace.
What? No, I wouldn't do something dumb like that. Minamidaira started getting angry.
Notogawa-san, I'll take it from here.
Sasazuka-san stepped forward.
The issue started with Kokuryo-san's alleged mistake.
What about it? He made a mistake and paid for it. That's it. What do you mean embezzlement?
Yes, I'm in accounting, so on paper there are no issues.
Right? He had no idea that he was already done for.
Yes, however, the involvement of conspiracy makers changes things.
Oof.
You purposely sent details that are open to the public to another company and made them claim for compensation. Then you split the money with your co-conspirators. This is why you made him send important documents. You needed a good puppet.
Not only I, but also Kaneyoshi had sent the paperwork in question. That's all nonsense. Are you trying to trap us? Stop it!
Kokuryo-san is very kind. He is a people pleaser that loses a lot by helping others. That's why people who want to return the favor come back to him. Going after him was the beginning of your end.
She glared at the Minamidairas.
You said it's all nonsense, but it's all been investigated thanks to those who care about him.
Jin had been furthering the investigation without my knowledge, to clear my name.
Oh yeah, Seta-san has been helping us out too. You wanted to use him, but it's funny. You were being used. We have voice recordings too. Get ready.
What?
Minamidaira was arrested for embezzlement. He'll probably lose everything. Makino-san, I I think you'll be appointed president. What's your first order?
Sasuzuka-san ignored the Minamidairas and asked,
If my company, my father's company, did this to him, I have to apologize. Okay, I think that's good. I don't know how to repay you. If you want to sue our company, I will accept it.
The next day, Makino became the president officially. She came to apologize. She was apologizing to Shibasaki-san too, because she was also a victim. She used to be a secretary for conspiracy makers. She was also the scapegoat for the embezzlement, so she quit. Once we learned the truth at the izakaya, she helped in fighting the truth. Notogawa-san, ma'am, raise your head please. I won't sue you. And it's not your fault, right?
But as a company, what we did...
Then work with us. We've been asked about all kinds of related machinery. Help us out.
It's like everyone said, of course.
The path to selling other products had opened up. I realize she has changed a lot, but why don't you rethink the people-pleaser thing? I had stopped by Daidabashi's company to report things, and he told this to me. It's who I am. I hate thinking that people are struggling or having hard time. Now, I have a team and my life is normal. I won't force anything. I guess the people around you go into action because you're like that. Jin laughed. Let's talk about what happened after.
Damn it! No one was supposed to find out. Why did this happen?
The Minamidairas were arrested for embezzlement. A lot of damage was done, and they were under heavy investigation. As for me...
Your payment. I haven't been able to do it. So please go on a date with me. I'll pay.
Asuka came to me. Now, she'll be repaying me by my side. At work, we increased her lineup of products, and our profits were going up.
Welcome back. Daidabashi-san wants to discuss whether you can come to the exhibit next week. Sir, this is unrelated to work, but Sasuzuki-san got married.
Oh, okay. We'll be busy then. I know that I get the short end of the stick at times for being a people-pleaser. But I have a wonderful group of people around me because of it. Not a bad life, I think.
We don't want any undereducated incompetents. You're going to the countryside.
Makino Notogawa, the new president of our company, said so condescendingly.
I wonder why my father hired such an uneducated person. Be thankful you were not fired.
It's been a month since the president entrusted the company to his daughter, as he decided to expand overseas. She started kicking out less educated employees from the head office, calling it a reform. Okay. A demotion, huh? And it's in the countryside. Ah, grueling. My name is Shin Takatsuki. I'm a boring salesman with a high school diploma. I'll be transferred to a regional branch office a week from now. That means it's the last day I'll be working here. Looking around the office, it's not just me, but the whole office is in a state of chaos because of the reform.
No way! I've never done sales!
I've been transferred to a branch office a plane right away. Screw this!
Nothing happened to me, but I can tell there's gonna be a lot of work.
My colleagues, who were also ordered to be transferred, complained. Of course they would. But I had no choice because it's the company's order. Then 1 week has passed. I had come to the nearest station to the branch office. Whoa, this is my first time coming to an unmanned station. In an empty station building, automatic ticket gates were glowing. That was really far, and I'm worried about what's coming ahead. I can't live without a car here for sure. Whoa, it's so big. After walking for a while, I was surprised to arrive at a huge parking lot and the unexpectedly large office building. I remember the company dorms were located on the premises. There wasn't even a convenience store on the way here. Oh man, I'm really gonna live here? I'm not sure I'll be able to handle this. Anyway, I'll just show up and say hello. I entered the office with such low energy, but...
Wow! Here he comes! Mr. Shin Takatsuki! You're from the elite from the headquarters, right?
Huh? What?
Welcome! Welcome!
Finally! A guy's here! Woohoo! Welcome! What? What? To begin with, an elite? I'm puzzled. Then, a woman in her 30s comes forward and says,
My name is Tamayo Maibara. I'm the branch manager. You are probably confused about a lot of things, but you'll get used to it. Oh, by the way, everyone here thinks you're an elite just because you've worked at the headquarters in the city.
Just don't worry about them, she says, but...
There were all kinds of people at the head office, those with great abilities and those who were not so good. By the way, the new president is a graduate of Tokyo University. She convinced the president to leave the company in her hands. And this is the result of that. I wonder which one you were.
She says with a slight smile.
Anyway, welcome. Torahime, show him to his dormitory. My name is Miko Otsu. I have a nickname, Torahime, so you can call me either way, okay?
Miko says as she leads me to the dorm. Torahime, huh?
Don't you feel that the number of employees is small compared to the size of the office? There are only 9 of us.
9? Is that enough to even qualify as a branch office?
You're surprised, right? A lot of people who were here suddenly got an order to transfer to the head office. Some of them obeyed, some of them got angry and quit. And now we have this situation. Only those who graduated from local high schools were left behind.
I see. So the chaos was happening at the branch offices too. I wonder what she plans to do by gathering all the educated people at the head office. And the next morning, I greet everyone. My name is Shin Takatsuki. I've been transferred here. I look forward to working with you from today. Applause from everyone. I could tell they were really welcoming me. 10 employees, including myself, have just started working at the branch office. What? Only these 3 are in sales? And everyone has no experience? After the morning meeting, a new revelation is made. It's Miko and another guy, Yasu. Both of them were admin clerks.
It's absurd, isn't it?
I heard there were originally 2 more, but they decided to quit. Now I know one of the reasons why they welcomed me so much. However, as long as it's work, I'm gonna have to make it work. So, what exactly were you doing until yesterday? The branch manager told us to focus on answering phones until you come. I see. So she thought that's better than letting them make big mistakes. That's a fair decision. But I'm in a bind. I don't know anything about the customers here.
It's okay, just in case. Just in case.
Why did you say it twice? We put together a record of sales by a client. You can see who's in charge too.
That was supposed to be my line.
What lively people. But it's better than seeing them being depressed.
Takatsuki-san, do you think this would be useful?
Oh yeah, very much so. With this, I think we can manage things. All we have to do is build trust from now on. Alright, let's do it!
Takatsuki-san, please give us a word of encouragement.
Huh? Anyway, we just have to do what we can. So, I can't say it well, but let's do our best!
Yeah!
While we were getting excited...
Oh, right. The less educated are eliminated from the head office. We've solidified the head office with a selected few from a good university. They're all smart and capable, so even if they're a bit confused at first, they'll soon give great results. My father will admire me the next time he sees me for my charisma.
Makino Notogawa had a satisfied smile on her face. Then 1 week passed. Gradually, I got used to it and started to understand many things. First, Yasu likes the branch manager.
Maibara-san, I think it's about time you gave me your phone number.
Oh, I don't have a cell phone, sorry.
Is that what you say while fiddling with your cell phone?
I see. Well, please let me know when you get one.
You're very persevering, aren't you? And I also learned that it's easier to get orders in rural areas than one might think.
We did it! It's an order for an infrared thermometer. I didn't know how to explain the technical terms. So thank you for accompanying me.
We're a trading company of industrial products. The two started by visiting all the clients to say hello. If there seems to be a deal, I accompany them. They are all existing customers, so it's not difficult even for a sales novice.
Oh, are you Otsu-san? I've talked to you many times on the phone. You're in sales now? Yes, I am. I will be the contact person for your company from now on. So, do you have any malfunctions or problems? Oh, the fuses I ordered last time went out all at once. I wonder what the delivery time will be if I buy them again.
Just like this, they tend to easily give us orders. There seems to be fewer competitors here than in the city. Because there's no price slashing, it's easier to secure a profit margin, so we can be quite aggressive with the sales price.
But I think negotiating for higher prices is a tough job.
Yes, it is. So let's only do that with new products. And just like that, we often hold meetings.
I see. He has experience and knowledge as a salesperson, and he's very proactive. He's excellent.
So what was going on at the head office at that time?
What do you mean a competitor took our major customer?
Makino Notogawa was reprimanding the sales manager. Well, that client is a bit tricky. Takatsuki was doing well until now, but...
Why is it that the less educated can do it and you guys can't? Get that client back! Hey, what's that look in your eyes?
No, nothing.
Manager, it's another complaint. He's angry and wants to talk to you.
Again, huh? Excuse me, boss. We have a complaint to deal with.
Why do we get complaints? What do you mean again?
Well, all the sudden changes. Excuse me, ma'am. I have to take the call.
What the heck is this?
Gradually, the head office saw an increase in all kinds of problems. I'm sorry for asking you to come with me on a day off. On Saturday, I had Miko accompany me to the shopping district.
No, I was free, so it's fine. Are you still not getting used to this area?
Well, no. It's 5 kilometers to the nearest convenience store, and there aren't many shops around. Where I used to live, it was a 3-minute walk to a convenience store. There were supermarkets in front of the nearest station. But over here, I need to drive. As I don't have my own car yet, I have to rely on someone else.
Oh? Torahime-chan? He is... Oh, the salesperson from the other day. Oh, hello. Are you shopping?
It's the customer we visited the other day. The chit-chat starts right away. I never thought our client is so fond of her that she calls Miko by her nickname. Being able to get along with others is an important skill as a salesperson.
So, you two are going on a date now? That's nice.
She said so, and smiles wickedly.
What? No, this is, If you can't deny it, you have some feelings for him, Stop teasing me, please!
And she just said bye to us and walked away. We became awkward, and Miko looked at me with an indescribable face.
It's not like that. It's not a date or anything, so don't get any wrong ideas.
Tsundere? On Monday, I'm accompanying Miko to explain the product to a client. You need an initial setting to match the temperature with emissivity. Generally speaking, you need to set the emissivity to 100%. However, it's not possible to measure luster, so it's difficult to use it for metals. This sounds difficult. I wonder if I can learn how to use it properly. It's alright. The explanation sounds complicated, but it's not difficult once you get used to it. I'll contact the manufacturer to see if they have any samples too, so that you can try it once. It's still too difficult for Miko and Yasu to get new customers. That's why I accompany them. Unlike in the city, there are fewer large deals, but it's easy to get bigger profit. That's why our policies take each case with care and prioritize profit, both for existing and new clients.
Takatsuki-san, you're really amazing! You know so much about all the products, even though we don't even make them.
Well, doing sales for a trading company means you need to know a lot of products. You can learn from the manufacturers too.
Wow, you study a lot!
We can't just rely on the manufacturers to do the explanation, so you need to study a lot.
Oh, by the way, Takatsuki-san, we're talking about having a drink this coming Friday.
Then, on Friday, we got together at a nearby izakaya for a drink.
Well, Takatsuki came and our branch office profit went up significantly. That's the real elite right there.
No, I told you. I'm not elite or anything.
Don't be so modest. Hey, your glass is empty.
You're one of us now, Takatsuki-san. Let's drink more. Before I knew it, I was already one of them. Soon enough, half a year has passed.
Listen and be amazed. Our branch office ranked first in the nation, both gross profit margin and new acquisitions.
The branch manager proudly told everyone at the morning meeting.
Really? That's amazing!
0 complaints in the last half year, and a great number of sales visits too. It's a result of everyone in the office, but Torihime, Yasu, and Takatsuki-kun. It is largely thanks to you three.
The applause echoed through the office.
Especially you, Takatsuki-kun. You did a great job at bringing these two together and achieving such great results.
What? No, I just did what I can.
You should be more proud of yourself, okay? You're doing extremely well. Personally, if I had the authority, I'd even give you a special bonus, but...
The branch manager's tone goes down with a sigh.
To be honest, our branch office is the only one that's making a significant profit in the company. The rest are terrible. Head office is in a state of disarray. I'm sure you can guess why. Please be prepared for the worst.
It's definitely the result of that reckless reform. By preparing for the worst, I assume she means bankruptcy. Now then, let me tell you about the situation at the head office.
What the heck is going on? You guys aren't cutting corners, are you? It's crazy, isn't it? We're supposed to have the smartest people in the company here. Are there people who are faking their academic record? Are you guys all like that?
Makino Notogawa was being hysteric over the poor business performance. But, at that moment, one man who had returned to the country suddenly appears. That didn't sound appropriate, did it, Makino?
What? Father? When did you return?
Just a few minutes ago. The board members were nagging me to return as soon as possible.
Is that so? Well then, please tell these incompetent people.
Interrupting her line, the former president coldly said, Makino, I'm holding a meeting of the board of directors now to dismiss you from your position.
What?
As soon as I left Japan, you've done some outrageous things, didn't you?
Oh no, it's their incompetence that caused this.
You idiot! If they're incompetent, you're completely useless.
Huh?
He fiercely scolded her. The former president had no mercy, even though she was his daughter. It is your job to decide people's roles based on their aptitudes. But what is it with you? How can a person in a position to take responsibility call their employees incompetent? Shame on you!
So, she was dismissed immediately. The former president is coming back. I'm sure you'll be notified soon.
I asked her about the situation later when I called the head office. By the way, what happened to Makino after she was dismissed?
I heard she's going to start over as a fresh salesperson to straighten up her personality. Aside from that...
Huh?
You know what? She got her ass spanked in front of everyone.
She laughed as she told me what happened. You told me to leave the company to you, acting like a big shot. And now what? You should be sorry.
Why should I? Father, it hurts! And it's embarrassing! Don't do it!
Are you not sorry?
I'm sorry! Don't spank me!
It's been a week since I heard that story. Tamayo Maibara was standing in front of everyone at the morning meeting.
As some of you may know, the president was replaced. My stomach hurts.
The branch manager looks awkward. Well, of course she does. The president and a former president were standing next to her.
So, Mr. President, please?
Yes, thank you, Maibara-kun. I apologize to all of you for my absence. The president begins with an apology. Apparently, the president is going to each branch office and apologizing to all the employees.
Jeez, why am I in this kind of rule office?
Are you still saying that? You are the cause of all this. Bow your head and apologize to everyone. How many times do I have to tell you?
Father, don't grab my head. I understand.
We were surprised to see the president grabbing her head and forcing her to bow down.
I'm sorry, alright? Is that good?
How many times have I told you to put your heart in it?
I'm really sorry.
After the meeting, the president moved to the reception room, and for some reason, we, the sales staff, were also called in. In the midst of the chaos caused by my stupid daughter, this branch office has produced great results despite having a smaller number of people. First of all, let me applaud you. Is it thanks to Maibara-kun's guidance?
No, I had nothing to do with it. It's the result of the hard work of Takatsuki-kun right here and the two behind him.
Takatsuki-kun? I see. So you were also achieving admirable results here. You were the top salesperson in the head office, but my stupid daughter sent you here. She really didn't see anything, did she?
What? The top?
Miko is surprised. Yasu also looks surprised. That's right. He's a talented salesman who puts in a lot of effort. So, why don't you come back? We're in a situation where we need you to rebuild our headquarters. The president looks me straight in the eye, but I am determined. I'm sorry, but I want to stay here at the branch office. I've got a lot of customers over here now. Besides, I have colleagues who have worked with me so far. There's still a lot of work to be done. That's why I don't want to go back now.
Takatsuki-san!
Well said, Takatsuki-san!
I see. Fine. I respect your opinion, Takatsuki-kun. If I force you to come back now, it will have a negative impact on you emotionally. The president said so, shrugging his shoulders. I heard later that he himself is a middle school graduate and grew the company this big. So he knows the hardships and listens to what his employees have to say. Oh yeah, I'm leaving my daughter here. I'm sorry, but I need you to train her as a new salesperson.
What, father?
You are to work here. If you complain, resign. But in that case, consider that you are no longer my daughter.
No way!
Her face instantly twists into despair. You should study under your boss, Takatsuki-kun. So, please do me a favor, okay? Manager Takatsuki? Huh? What? Manager? No, I'm just a regular salesman. I had actually made up my mind that if you wanted to stay here, I'll make you the sales manager of this office. I'll be counting on you. Keep up the good work.
Wow, that's great! It's a promotion, congratulations!
Miko hugged me happily. I, on the other hand, was frozen with a look of surprise on my face. Now, a few weeks later, I really became the sales manager, and Makino Notogawa was left behind.
I think this is non-contact and emits infrablue radiation from the tip?
Infrared, not infrablue. I corrected her mistake. She was now learning how hard it is to do the actual work, and her face became sadder and sadder every day. She was left in a rural area, living in a small company dorm, and has to do sales, which she had no experience in. She could not resign because if she did, she would be cut off ties with her parents. By the way, the branch office didn't change much even after the former president came back. Even those who were transferred to the head office never came back because they loved the convenient city life. There's an emissivity chart for infrared temperature measurements, so I want you to take a look at that first. These are just baseline values and often need to be tweaked in a bit in the field. Today, again, I was holding a study session in the morning. In the afternoon, it's back to business as usual. I shouldn't be letting you give me a ride all the time. I think it's about time I bought a car. Now that I'm determined to stay here for a while, I should get a car. It's tough to rely just on online deliveries, so I occasionally have Miko come with me to do groceries.
What? I don't mind though. Oh, in that case, please take me somewhere with your car. It's a date.
I had a hunch that our relationship is gonna change from now on.